Why I don't like my Model 3 Tesla. A few reasons. I bought it in Pasadena, California, and ordered it there. Picked it up in Roswell, Georgia, where I live in Georgia. And it's very. I couldn't even figure out how to get into the car. There's a very big lack of information for the buyer. You're spending a lot of money. You would like a little tutorial. They don't give you that. You can just watch YouTube videos on the app, which is not good, in my opinion. At least have somebody walk out and show you your new car, which they didn't do. They just gave me the key card. You don't have a key or a key fob. You have a key card, and they give it to you and say your car is parked over there. Bye. And so I walked out there. Couldn't figure out how to open the car because they don't tell you that. Couldn't figure out how to release the charger. Couldn't figure out any of that. That's all on the job training. So you get that all figured out. It took a little longer to figure out that the range that is displayed on the console does not reflect how far you can go at all. So I just drove it on a road trip to Florida, and I have a 250-mile battery. Florida for me is 6.5 hours where I was going in a normal car, in a gas car. And my Tesla is 10.5, just from charging. And there was a thunderstorm, so that slowed me down a little bit. Atlanta traffic can be kind of bad, but it took forever. Basically because I was topping it off at every charger. The computer didn't have me go through so many chargers, but it was having me get to a charger very low, and I'm not comfortable with that. That's another issue, is range anxiety. Tesla owners all told me, oh, it'll be fine. You get over that really quick. Wrong. It's gotten worse. I find myself calculating constantly, and that just bugs me. I miss the days of my gas car where you just go. You don't do that with a Tesla. There's no go. You got to figure it out. You can't keep it full because it's bad for the battery. So if you're taking a road trip, you have to charge it to full right up to the point where you leave. And if you're leaving at 4 a.m., that's a little tricky. And yeah, you can set stuff in the system to do it automatically and stuff like that, but that takes away your flexibility. Because they always say, don't supercharge too much, it's bad for the battery. Don't trickle charge too much, it's bad for the battery. And don't let it sit full and never let it get empty. So, okay, so we have to coddle this thing constantly. Whatever. So, the key card is a pain when you got your hands full. I keep it in my wallet, rub my wallet against my door when your hands are full is pain. I don't like doing that. Sometimes when you get in the car, the monitor won't turn on at all. It's just black. And it turns on down the road about 3 miles. Don't know why it does that. I guess it's just not ready to wake up. The app takes forever to wake up because it has to connect with the car. So the app is not instant. Sometimes it takes up to 2 minutes for it to wake up. The charger itself has to be on Wi-Fi. Again, nobody ever told me that. So the charger stopped working. It would charge me for a little bit and stop. It would say interrupted because it got a false reading that was too hot. And it needed an update. So I had to go buy Wi-Fi. Where my charger is at my house, couldn't reach the Wi-Fi. So I had to go to Wi-Fi booster and go through lots of hoops with that. And also where my car was parked, it couldn't get Wi-Fi regularly. It never told me it needed it. Never told me I have a download waiting. So my car missed like 6 downloads. It's fixed now. But again, would have been nice to know, hey, make sure that your charger is available for Wi-Fi. Nobody said a word. Is it a fun car to drive? Yeah, it's good for around town, not road tripping. I used to quiz people at superchargers. Are you happy with the car? Do you like road tripping? How long does it take to charge? And they all said, oh yeah, it was great. We stop and we supercharge, we eat. We go to, by the time we finish that, we go. Well, that's all fine until you have to experience it yourself, and a road trip takes forever and ever, and you figure out that they're justifying it. When you're used to putting gas in a car on a road trip, it takes 3 minutes and you're off. Those days are gone with a Tesla. It's just not, their technology is not there yet. I wish it were, but I would never stop in a gas car for an hour to eat. That's just not how I operate. I get something to go and keep moving. Um, it's fun as a local car. If it's cold, it has a hard time waking up sometimes. Um, don't road trip it. I don't know. Some things to think about if you're buying a Tesla. It's up to you. Will I be getting another one? No, not anytime soon. I'll probably will hold. I got mine 3 months ago, and I'll probably try to hold on to it for a year, but it's just not there. All right. Sorry if I'm disappointing to people, especially the mad Tesla lovers, but this has been my experience. Have a good day.